New day, new patch notes, and thankfully we're actually getting a patch note for the season because it's been pretty boring so far. Other than that, let's just go ahead and look at the operator win deltas. And nothing new here. It seems like Deimos has dropped off just a little bit. Dokkaebi may have rised on PC a little bit, but other than that, nothing to note here. Ashe is still going crazy. She might get nerfed soon. Kinda hope not, because I think she's in a good spot. On defense, my Doc and Melusi on console is insane. And on PC, Wai's not that crazy. He's actually pretty reasonable, and Doc, being the most popular operator, we are exactly back in year 5 now. That is good to see, I guess. On PC, Dokkaebi is still the most banned operator. Deimos has rised in ban rate. And on console, Jackal is almost at a 70% ban rate. Yet again, on PC, Fenrir is still pretty high. I'm pretty sure he got lowered since he did get a slight nerf this season. And the same thing on console. As we can see here for the actual operator balancing, it looks like Azami's being nerfed yet again. This is actually good to see. Increased damage received by handguns by 20% with small caliber rounds, 30% for medium caliber rounds, and 20% for high caliber rounds. Increased by 20% the damage received by revolvers, increased 30% received by machine pistols, increased damage received by submachine guns, small caliber rounds by 30%, 20 rounds by mid caliber rounds, and 20% for high caliber rounds. Same thing for assault rifles, increased damage 20% for assault rifles, 20% for LMGs, 20% by designated marksman rifles, and increased 20% by sniper rifle. So that's literally the only sniper in the game would be Tally Sniper. So this is a nice quality of life buff for everything, especially since, you know, Azami's still a bit cracked. They haven't removed any Kibas from her, which I think is a pretty good trade-off, and this might make Azami a bit more manageable, I would say. And Buck, I saw this a second ago. Buck, he lost his Gon 6, which is a major L. I get Buck is cracked, but losing the Gon 6 is really gonna hurt him, in my opinion. But other than that, there's nothing else to really talk about with Buck. He's still gonna have a good gun, secondary hard breach gadgets, good gadget, good gun. So he's still gonna be viable. Echo. He's becoming a 3 armor again, and he is getting his Acog back. Thank the Lord. That's exactly what I think they should have done to Echo. He's an anchor. I don't know why he was ever a 2-speed, and he should have gotten his Acog back with all the sight changes. And now that's exactly what they're doing, and I think Echo will be in a pretty good spot now. Ella. They removed observation blockers and added secondary impact grenades. That is good. We like that. You know, I think this will make a lot of OG players happy, because when she first launched back in her, like, overpowered state, she had impact grenades, and observation blockers are completely useless, especially on Ella. So, you know, this is overall a good change. So far, a decent patch. Pretty good. Gridlock. Increase HP per second in movement to now 15 HP from 10. That's an okay change, I guess. I personally thought Gridlock was already a good operator, and this will make her an even better operator, I guess, with 4 trash stingers, good guns, secondary shotgun, frag grenades, EMPs. You know, she is a bit cracked. I don't think they should have done a buff to her. I think she was in a pretty good spot. It's just people needed to play her, but I guess people will start playing her a bit more now, which is okay, I guess. It's not gonna affect her all that much, so I'm not gonna, you know, be mad about that. Melusi, max resources increased from 3 Banshees to 4. MP5 remove magnification sights, add a secondary shotgun. Why can't Melusi just have sights on her gun? Okay, I mean, this is good. This is overall good. You know, they're giving her a more utility option while removing her fragging potential. I think that is a step in the right direction for Melusi. This will overall make her better. I think the MP5, you know, without an ACOG is kind of dog. Like, it's pretty bad, I would say. But since it's getting secondary shotgun and a better or more of her gadget, you know, that's pretty good. I'm not going to complain about that. If I have to sacrifice the ACOG for a better gadget, then that's what I think we should do. And speaking of losing ACOG, Wamai, he's losing the ACOG off of his MP5K. Now, we saw this coming from a mile away, so I'm not too mad. But I do wonder how low Wamai is gonna, like how much is he gonna drop off from? And will Jaeger come back up? Because, in my opinion, without the ACOG, the MP5K is not that good of a gun. It has low damage, and the recoil is a bit funky, I would say. And people might go over to the AUG now, which would be very interesting to see. But other than that, that is it for these patch notes. It's a bit disappointing to see that there's not that many changes. I'm looking forward to the Echo, Ella, and Melusi change. And, you know, Gridlock is going to be nice. Azami, you know, I guess there's a quality of life buff for every attacker, so it can't be that bad. Kind of sad about Wamai. I kind of wish he would return, like, my hot take of today is I wish he returned Jaeger into a 3 armor and give him an ACOG. That's what I wish they would have done. But that's just me, though, and Wamai is losing an ACOG, so they're a bit more balanced to each other now. Other than that, yeah, I mean, that's the patch notes. It's a way better patch than the beginning of the season, which is good. So let me know what y'all think about this patch. With all that said, that's the end of the video. If you like what I make, I would appreciate it if you subscribe. And with all that said, I hope you have a good day or good night, and goodbye.